happy and you know it, clap your feet. Ding, ding. So first you load the script, it gives you this welcome page and then it tells you how to use it. So this script uses a filter. So you have to select the target, right? And then after selecting the target, you go to filters, you click the add button, and then you click the hide to show filter. Once you add that, it will go ahead and operate. So you can see here, it's hiding and showing this image of me smiling, as you can see right there. And it's doing that every 1 second. So this is the time, how long you want it to, the hide function to take. So in this case, if you give it 10 seconds, it will hide in 10 seconds. And then in the show, you can do the same thing, 10 seconds, it will show in 10 seconds. You could click the random button to randomize the time. So if it's 10 seconds and you click the random, it's going to be, from 1 to 10. It's going to randomize it every time the operation executes. And then after that, I'm actually going to put it back to 1 second because I want this to be quick. After that, we have animation. The animation allows you to move to basically, instead of just hiding and show the object, it will animate the object all the way to the, depending on the animation that you clicked. So in this case, we have 4 animation options. One of them is called left to right. So if it's left to right, that would mean it's gonna hide. It's gonna when it performs the hide action, it's gonna take the object, it's gonna move it to the left, and then it's gonna hide it. And then when it's time to show the object, it's gonna move it back around, and then it's gonna come back. It's gonna show the object moving back to the same position that it was on. So that's what the left to right does. If you select it, the right to left does the same thing. It's just that when it's hiding it, it's gonna hide it when it moves all the way to the screen, and then when it's showing it, it's going to move it all the way back to the same position that it was previously on. But it's going to come to the opposite direction. And then same thing with the top to bottom. Top to bottom works the same way. Hiding it goes all the way down. Showing it comes all the way from top, comes from top and then goes to the position. Bottom to top, showing it goes, hiding it goes all the way up. Showing it goes all the way from bottom to top. So I'll show you guys how those work. So for example, if I select one, you see now it's actually performing a show. That is the show thing right there. And you can also change the speed. So if you want it to go very fast, you can click it. You can see now it goes very fast. And you can also change the velocity to make it go way faster than it currently is. That's what the velocity does. So for example, if I change it to 50 or 30, you can see it's very fast now because I updated the velocity. You get 3 options here. One of them is normal, quick, very fast. I recommend very fast if you want to, not have any jiggering, what is it called? Stirring and all that. So for example, if I go back to normal, you will see it's actually not smooth when it's moving because it's moving very slow. But the reason why it's doing that is because I'm also updating the velocity. But if I put the velocity back to 10, for example, this will be fine because now it's actually moving very slow, so the normal speed doesn't matter. It's just that if you set it to normal speed and you update the velocity to something very big, it's gonna look shake. It's gonna shake a little bit because it's moving very slow, but the movement that is moving very slow is way too big basically. But if you put it back to quick, this might look smooth. So you can see quick is actually a bit smoother than the other one. But if you go back to very fast, then that would look way better. So you can see now it doesn't look like it's shaking anymore because we updated the speed. I'm gonna change it back to from bottom to top. You can see showing is from bottom to top, and then hiding it goes all the way up. The reason why this is very fast is also because I'm actually using 1 second for showing and 1 second for hiding. That's why. And yeah, that's how this thing works. If you disable it, it actually resets everything back to default. Same thing if you enable it, it does the same thing. It just resumes the thing. One thing you should keep in mind is that if you do remove the script, so for example, if I delete the script, it is going to reset everything. Actually, I don't think it's gonna do that. Yeah, removing the script will not reset for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know how to fix that. But if you do delete the script, you can see the script is not, well, it is there, but it just didn't reset the position for some reason. But you can see it's in the position. If you want this to work, you have to actually remove the filter as well. So you have to go to the filter, and then you have to remove it. And there you go. Now you get back the same thing. Yeah, that is not my that's not my fault. That's actually the OBS API backend. They have to be the ones that handle that, but for some reason it didn't execute. I don't know why. It didn't reset. Maybe there's something that I gotta do, but I just don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do there. You know, maybe in the future I might update the thing. But yeah, that's one thing you gotta keep in mind is that whenever you remove the script, whenever you delete the script, if you don't see your object, if you don't see your source, you have to actually go to the filter and then remove that source as well. By default, you don't have to do that. So for example, if I do add a source here, where is it? Oh, it's not here anymore because I deleted the script. I'm just gonna go ahead and add it back just so I can show you guys this thing real quick. It's actually important. Okay, so go back to the filter and then I add hide to show. That is the filter name, hide to show, and it does its thing. If I remove it from here, this is actually going to reset. For example, if I click, you can see it resets everything because that event actually does get registered and it knows that the filter is being registered. So the filter is being removed, so it basically resets everything back to default. So that's good, but it's just that when you delete it from here, you need to make sure you also remove the filter if you have it running for that source. And yeah, I think this is my best work so far. This hide to show script version 5 it's way better than the previous versions. From version 1 to version 4, it's way better and way easier to work with as well. And it also has animation as well, which is amazing. The animation with this one actually works way better than the other one. The version 4 also does have animation, but it just doesn't work that well. It needs a little bit of work, which I'm not gonna do it because we moved on to version 5, so I'm just gonna be focusing on version 5. In the future, I might add more stuff to it, like event listener. It doesn't have events, so that's one thing that the hide to show script has for like all the version from version 2 to version 4. They have event listeners, but this version 5 does not support events, but I might add it in the future. I don't know when, you know, in the future I will add events. For now, that's gonna be all. Thanks for watching the tutorial. I'll see you guys on the next version. We'll see when I'm gonna release it. Maybe in the future, I don't know. This shit's so hard to actually fucking do, so, you know, who knows.
Hey, she's careless.